Christmas Eve. Snow falling. Marcus watched a small girl dig through the dumpster behind his restaurant, her tiny hands trembling in the cold. She wasn't looking for food. She was collecting something else, something that made no sense. When he discovered why, it shattered everything he thought he knew about his own neighborhood. What she was really searching for would expose a truth that changed dozens of lives forever. Marcus Thompson had been running his small diner in downtown Portland for 7 years, ever since his wife passed away. His 12-year-old daughter Emma was his entire world now. Christmas had never been the same without her mother, but Marcus tried his best to keep the magic alive. That Christmas Eve, Marcus was closing up late. The city streets were nearly empty, decorated with lights that reflected off fresh snow. Most families were home, warm and together. He was locking the back door when he heard it, the sound of metal scraping against concrete. Someone was in the dumpster area behind his restaurant. His first thought was concern. In this cold, being outside could be dangerous. When he walked around the corner, his breath caught. A little girl, no older than 7, wearing a thin jacket that was far too small, was methodically searching through the trash. But she wasn't eating anything. She was collecting something specific: paper, cardboard, anything she could fold. Marcus approached slowly, not wanting to startle her. When she finally noticed him, her eyes went wide with fear. She clutched a small, dirty bag to her chest and stepped back. He raised his hands gently, told her he owned the restaurant, asked if she was hungry. She shook her head no. She just wanted the cardboard, she whispered. She needed it. Something about her desperation struck him deeply. Marcus convinced her to come inside where it was warm. She hesitated, then followed, never letting go of that bag. Inside, under the lights, Marcus saw her more clearly. Her clothes were worn but clean. Her face was gaunt. Her fingers had small cuts from handling sharp metal edges in the dumpster. He made her hot chocolate. She sipped it slowly, like she was trying to make it last forever. Marcus asked her name. Lily. He asked where her parents were. Her face darkened. She lived with her mom a few blocks away. Her mom worked 3 jobs. Lily barely saw her anymore. And her mom's boyfriend, Derek, he was mean. Really mean. Marcus felt his chest tighten. He asked about the cardboard. Why did she need it so desperately on Christmas Eve? Lily looked down at her bag and slowly opened it. Inside were dozens of small, carefully folded paper stars. Origami stars. Some were made from newspaper, some from cardboard, some from old receipts. She had been making them for months, Lily explained in a quiet voice that broke Marcus's heart. Her mom used to make these stars with her when Lily was little, before everything got hard, before her real father left, before Derek moved in, before the exhaustion and fear took over their home. Her mom once told her that if you fold 1,000 paper stars and put them in a jar, you can make one wish come true. Lily had been folding stars every single day for 8 months. She was at 973. She needed 27 more to reach 1,000. Tomorrow was Christmas. She wanted to finish tonight, to make her wish before morning came. She needed clean paper. Any paper, because everything at home was already used up. Marcus asked what she was going to wish for. Lily's eyes filled with tears. She wanted her mom to smile again, to not be so tired, to not be scared of Derek anymore. She wanted their home to feel safe. She wanted Christmas to feel like it used to, when her real dad was still around and her mom would sing while making breakfast. Marcus felt something crack open inside his chest. This little girl was out in the freezing cold on Christmas Eve, digging through trash, trying to manufacture hope through sheer willpower and a children's folding craft. Marcus made a decision in that moment. He told Lily to wait. He went to his office and grabbed every piece of clean paper he had. Printer paper, napkins, even the wrapping paper he'd bought for Emma's gifts. He brought it all out and sat down with Lily. Together, they began folding stars. While they worked, Marcus called his daughter Emma and asked her to come to the restaurant. When she arrived and saw Lily, she understood immediately. Emma sat down and started folding too. For 2 hours, the three of them sat together, creating stars out of paper, filling that small bag with manufactured miracles. But Marcus was also thinking clearly. He had seen situations like this before. He knew that Derek, whoever he was, represented danger. While they folded, Marcus made another call. To his friend Jennifer, a social worker he'd known for years. He explained the situation carefully. Jennifer said she'd make some calls, even on Christmas Eve. There were resources, emergency interventions, ways to help. When they finished the 1,000th star, Lily's face transformed. For the first time that night, she smiled. A real smile. Marcus told her to make her wish. She closed her eyes tight, clutching the bag to her chest, and whispered something only she could hear. Marcus drove Lily home that night, but not before getting her mother's phone number. Over the next few weeks, with Jennifer's help, Lily's mother got connected with resources she didn't know existed. Emergency housing assistance, legal aid to remove Derek from their lives, job placement services that offered better hours and pay, a community that wrapped around them when they needed it most. Marcus never told Lily, but he made a wish too that night. He wished that people would see the children digging through their trash, that they would stop and ask why, that they would recognize desperation disguised as determination, and turn it into genuine hope.